Hello and welcome to episode 60 of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood, where we will continue our quest in hunting down Fjordrik's treasure. So let's talk to Orenwald here and see what he has to say. Since we're all here, why don't we share what we've learned? Allow me to begin then. As promised, I scoured the Imperial records for any mention of fantastic treasure and found precisely none. It is just possible, I suppose, that corrupt official deliberately hid the fact of the trove's discovery, hoping to enrich himself. But I find it rather unlikely that so valuable a find would stay secret for long. I concluded that our prize either does not exist or that the Imperials somehow overlooked it. But what of you, Geoffrey? Were you Was your investigation any more fruitful? Turned into monsters? And what could he mean by this darkness beneath the palace, I wonder? Met an old man in Alagiri who spoke of the palace subterranean prison, but he said note of cursed abominations. The Imperial archives were also silent on the subject of fiends inside the palace grounds. Could this scribe fellow have been spinning him a yarn, do you think? Did you believe him, Geoffrey? His fear seemed genuine. If he was afraid, that does lend credence to the tale. But I'm not sure how that helps us in our search. Do not be so hasty, Arnold's. Arnold's anecdote may very well have told us where the trove is hidden. But ere I share my theory, there is a matter I would clarify. Armwald, you spoke of light. You spoke of light-hearted adventurer, but I sense a deeper motive for this expedition. Why are you so intent on finding this treasure? It wasn't all pretense, I swear it. But you're right. My father was in the Imperial Army, a man of Galen's blood. I trust you know what I mean when I say that my Alamegan mother did not welcome my arrival. As I grew, she would shake my brow over and over, convinced that a spot on my skin was an emerging third eye, like the kind you see in pureblood golems. My mother did not care for this taunting reminder of my heritage and took up a knife. War paint serves to cover the scar. Holy shit. I don't remember this book. In the end, she turned me out into the street, and I was left to haunt the alleyways of Alamigo, a feral child who got what he needed through begging, cunning, and or worse. The best I can say about the years that followed is that I survived. But I hated the animal I'd become. Eventually I left the city behind me and joined a group of refugees bound for the other side of the wall. It was then that I turned to adventuring. And that road led me into the company of the Science. I tell you this so that you understand. I know all too well what poverty and hunger can do to a person. I drew steel on ordinary folk for a merely crust of bread. With Theodoric's gold, I could spare my countrymen the shame of living like that. Thank you, Arnwald, and I apologize. That cannot have been pleasant to recall, but I felt it best to be clear in our intentions. Well, Joffrey, are you content to surrender the treasure to Arnwald's noble cause and claim the thrill of adventure as your reward? Then I should be glad to tell you my theory on the resting place of the Mad King's trove, if you are minded to hear it. All right, let's see here. Fending, that's the one we want, right? Slaying, yeah. See what we got here. Anything useful? Ah. Well, I can do this. Let's equip this, that, and this ring. And switch out that ring there. And this earring is actually not so bad looking, so I will actually keep that. Actually, I think that looks better on a girl, but Alright, let's continue. Actually, mayhap it would be better if we first adjourned to a more suitable location. In case a rival treasure hunter overhears our plans, you mean? Good thinking. That was not exactly the reason, but 'tis certainly a valid concern. Let us reconvene on the southern edge of Loch Seld. All right. There we go. That is dark. Forgive me. It was not my intention to draw out proceedings. I simply wished to have the lock in sight while I explain things. Prior to the prior to the Great Flood of the sixth umbral calamity, the salt lakes you see before you were yet dry river ravines, and this, believe it or not, was the site of the ancient city of Scala, which rose and fell during the fifth astral era. From what we know of the period, the city was already deserted by the time the waters began to rise, having been all but destroyed by war, yet its ruins remain to this day at the bottom of Loch Seld. It is my belief that the darkness beneath the palace mentioned by Theodoric's former scribe was not reference to the prison, but to a place still further below the ruins of Scala. I further surmise that the Mad King's unfortunate kinsmen were cast down there not simply out of desire to punish them, but to discourage exploration. Theodoric wanted to keep the ruins secure. Wait, you're saying they were meant to guard the Mad King's trove? Precisely. And since we know the court foreigners was involved, we can safely assume that any entrance into the old city will have been magically concealed. Which would explain how a legion of imperial soldiers and the gods know how many Alamegans never found a trace of the trove. We, however, have a certain advantage which they did not enjoy. Joffrey, would you be so good as to swim down to the bottom of the loch and search for an underwater route into the ruins? While you do that, Arnwald and I will seek out an ensorcelled portal within the palace. All right. Come on. That looks like an entrance over there. Oh, there we go. You discover a passage that appears to lead under the palace foundations. Press on and find out where it goes. You come to a worn stone door, standing temptingly ajar. It would appear you have found entrance into the subterranean ruins. Joffrey, it's Alphinaud. We have searched the prison beneath the palace, and I found a door concealed by enchantments. Have you aught to report? And you believe it leads into the ruins? Excellent. Then I propose we proceed from our respective entry points and look to meet somewhere in the middle. Oh, come on, lads. We might as well make it a race. Victor goes to the first adventurer to find the treasure. Godspeed. And looks like we can duty support options will become available in future update. Got to be kidding me, they have not fixed it yet? Alright, enter. Alright, let's see how long we have to wait. Hopefully not that long. But I will cut this out if it becomes too long. And here we go. Ooh. I'm not going to lie, this dungeon is actually pretty hard. It's not very technical, but you really have to concentrate on it. Alright. Alright, well, not too bad. I got to say I enjoyed this dungeon, but um, yeah, it was hard. I'm not going to lie. Anyhow, let's throw key, glamour plate. Don't use that here. So let's head out and see what's going on here.
Oh, bugger it.
Are you all right?
Aye. Everything's still attached.
That's good.
Ah, it seems both our paths led here. Very good. We spent altogether too much time fleeing fiends horrid and numerous. How fared you?
Well, I kicked her ass instead.
Much the same, then. 'Twould appear this place is yet inhabited by King Theodoric's kin, or what is left of them. The work of terrible magics, I fear.
Terrible, aye. But their misfortune is our fortune?
Quite. By the 12, there is even more than I imagined.
Oh, I can't wait to see the look on Lisa's face. Thanks for believing in me, you two.
Yeah. Alright, here we go. And let's see, can I? Yes, I can. And there's apply that. There we go. Arnold and I forged ahead at the fastest pace we could manage, but I was not surprised to find you waiting for us. Well, you have shorter legs. Don't blame yourself. I'm sure he was walking while you were running. I suppose it serves us right for challenging the warrior of light. I'm human, still. Next time we should agree on some manner of handicap. Yeah, well, you could ask me to go in there without my blade, and well, that could be interesting. We may have lost the Alpha node, but I think of what we found. Quite. I am still reeling at the sight of that mountain of riches. What like how you reeled at the side of the floating spectre, you mean? You should have heard him scream. Joffrey. Oh my god. Zoom in. I need to see his expression on this one. Oh. Must we dwell on such momentary lapses? We found the Mad King's trove, and that is all that matters. Nope. I love seeing you embarrassed. And my dragon does too. Alright, let's do this one too. All jesting aside, we must tell people the good news, and I think Lise should be the first. Second, there is to be a meeting of representatives from across Alamigo, so she is sure to be at the city, in the city. Shall we seek her out? All right. So, yeah, I will call this an episode right here, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode, especially with Alphanode and his well, he doesn't like being mocked. Let's just say that. Anyhow, thank you all for watching, and yeah, if you enjoyed this episode, please hit the like button. And if you're new here, first of all, welcome. And if you enjoy my content, then feel free to hit the subscribe button together with the notification bell so you don't miss out on any more of my content here. I will be back again tomorrow, and until then, stay safe out there.